So this is gonna be super hype, actually. Okay, there we have the...
I mean, the teams are basically equally skilled, so...
Yep. But they have to look out for Megumi. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Fernan unfortunately a bit behind since he is streaming on YouTube. So we are going to see some things on Fernan's screen that will have happened on Grambo's screen already. But there's nothing that we can do against that.
Sometimes that's good, actually, to be honest.
Yeah.
So it's not always bad. It's like 4 or 5 seconds.
Yep. Yo,
That's
cheese
not cool.
crackers. And just as the race started, my viewer number went up. Here we go.
Let's go, guys. Hi. Let's go.
Let's go. I'm interested to see if anyone is going to do Zamu tech here, which is grabbing the Wumpa boxes at the start and getting a mask. Gramba going for the speed ghost, very good start. Nobody is going for the crazy time trial speed ghost, but rather just a standard speed ghost. Gramba also rolling a shield, very good early power item roll. He's going for the hidden Wumpas there, and with that shield he can already take out Fernan if he really wants to, and that's something that he should do in my opinion. Especially if he has a blue shield, he could just slow down and just take Fernan out basically. But as we've seen on...
I don't see a lot of slowdowns.
Yep.
To be honest.
Yeah. But then again, Fernan rolls a bomb and actually manages to hit Gramba with the missile. That's pretty nice interaction, but unfortunately he explodes with a TNT, so... Yeah.
I mean, I see like a few players do the slowdown.
Yep.
You and some Germans, Zamu, and that's it basically.
Yep. Yep.
So I saw like 5 doing it today, and that's it. Like I rarely see that.
Yeah, slowdown is something that a lot of people still don't do. And as I said at the beginning, I think it's a mistake that Gramba didn't slow down here to take Fernan out, because he got hit by Fernan and now he's in 4th place. And in my opinion, that's not really a trade that was worth it. But then again, Fernan's chilling in the back with infinite reserves. He basically has to rely on getting some masks here if he wants to make it back.
And he's getting super engines.
But so far this is looking like a solid win for Team USA. And there aren't too many interactions happening at all, like most players are just somewhere locked in their positions and nothing is really changing. There's few interactions.
Right,
we see Fernan climbing back slowly. He rolls a couple masks, which is actually pretty good on this track. But then again, it might not be enough to for him to catch back up. He gets 3 juiced missiles. It's actually a pretty good item on this track, since the juiced up missiles are a lot faster than the blue fire on this track. And on this long straight section, juiced up missile will basically get anyone basically. And yeah, that was a really good usage by Fernan here. Also a great combo. Wow, very great play here by Fernan, taking that player out.
Nicely done.
But it's nonetheless still a win for Team USA, because Megumi, Gramba, and Drewind managed to get to 3 and 4. So yeah, it was a slight win, only 1 point, but still a very well played match from both sides.
I call that guy Rewind, by the way, because it's easier for me to pronounce it. Yeah, good luck to both teams, Duchess.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is gonna be a tight war.
Okay, next up Cortex Castle.
This Koala Carnival was definitely a lot less exciting than I would have had imagined.
They just won by 1 point. That's nothing.
Yeah, yeah. There weren't many interactions happening at all, like people mostly were just keeping everything to themselves, but we've also seen a lot of players driving around with a blue shield, so that might have contributed to it.
Yeah. It
It's
was a
it's
black
it's
sheep.
nothing it's nothing like the Koala Carnival from today, Germany versus
No,
Japan.
no,
Like that
no
was
way.
just a very exciting match. Like
Yeah.
we've been going at it and we've
This is just a
exchanged items like every single lap and play positions were switching up until lap 5.
Mhm. This was like the most passive Koala
Yeah,
Carnival so
yeah,
far.
this was a very
in the World
passive
Cup.
race. Like the most exciting play that we've seen was basically from Fernan, shooting his shield away, using his two missiles, juiced up missiles in a slight delay, so that one takes away the shield, the other one hits him, and then he comboed the player as well. But yeah, Cortex Castle. Will Megumi run away, or will he not? Gramba missing the item crate here. It's not you don't want to start Codex Castle in a way of like missing the item crate, but unfortunately Gramba is lucky he doesn't get hit, so yeah.
Okay,
But then again,
him because he lost fire.
yeah, he loses fire and yeah, gets overtaken by Fernan. Gramba is staying very dangerously close to Fernan, and that's something that I wouldn't do because he makes himself prone to being backspammed by Fernan, and also he's at a risk of getting collisioned by Fernan, so definitely a questionable play by Gramba here. Like, you should never stay on the same line as someone who is ahead of you. Unless it's your own teammate.
And in case that he just used a beaker and you missed it, then yeah, you can be behind him because
And also, can we talk about how Gramba just wasted that missile? Like I think he saw too late that Fernal lost fire, and he just
definitely saw too late. Yes.
yeah he just shot the missile away. Oh, and Gramba's stream is now lagging.
But we are seeing Fernan going the left side, not risking going on the right side. Looks like Greenberg. He was trying to back bomb Fernan, but that was a weak back bomb, to be honest. Okay, Fernan with the blue shield now. He will go for the spider cut. He will basically try to get him with his lines. This time it was a better back bomb by Greenberg, but still misses him.
Yeah, he didn't even use the back bomb, even though this section out there after the two spiders is basically the best place if you want to snipe someone. This also a questionable play. He sacrificed blue fire, and gets overtaken by Fernan, and
then an orb is incoming.
And then hits the red beaker. Like, I don't know about that, Chief.
Then they get clogged. That was a misplay definitely by Greenberg.
Yeah. But then again, I guess the clock kinda saved him, because Fernan now gets hit. Isn't able to extend his lead, but and we actually see Crash H in the front right now, so overall good power item usage, but yeah.
was an effective clock. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
especially with the lap 5, if it's the last lap,
Yeah.
can always be
Yeah.
crucial for the
Yeah,
player.
the lap 5 here was definitely played well by the USA team. Like, they managed to get some positions back here. And they go out with a very strong win actually here.
Mm. All because of one good timed, well-timed clock.
Yep. Yep. Very nice.
Look at the chat and Zamu raiding with
Yo,
9.
Zamu, thanks for the raid.
Look, look at they're being slaughtered. Okay. Okay, next up we have Barren Ruins. I mean, in Barren Ruins, I personally struggle to like catch up if I stay behind. So it's an interesting track, but it's very difficult to catch up.
Yeah. Okay, I
From my own
think these
experience.
points should be correct. Yeah, this was a very strong win from Team USA, so they are ahead by 12 points now. That seems to be correct considering they had 1, 3, and 4, and also 5. Yeah, they got Team Colombia got bottom 3 here. Kinda unfortunate.
But let's go Colombia. I believe in Colombia. I told
Yeah.
you before the match.
I
believe in
mean,
Colombia.
it's
Let's go, hermano.
it's still very close. We have to keep that in mind.
Let's go, hermanos. By the way, one of the hermano Latino is Crash. He's a Mexican, actually, ethnically speaking. But he grew up in USA, so he's American. But
Oh
he's
yeah,
Hispanic,
right. Yeah,
basically-
that's why he's playing for USA.
He's basically their hermano.
Okay, I would imagine Granber's trying to backspam his item as soon as he can. Unfortunately, he gets the TNT and gets bombed for it, so that's not the ideal start, but then again, he can still make something out of it. Having that early 8th place means he will get a lot of masks, like here.
Yeah.
And yeah, he should use it basically. Like the next Wumpa crate is just so far ahead, and he will just waste time if he just waits for too long because he's missing that item roll now, and I think that's not really worth it. Because especially even if he takes that Wumpa, he won't have 10 Wumpa fruits. So
And his teammate took the Wumpas.
yeah,
He
He should- he
wasted,
sh-
like,
he should
3
use it
item
now.
rolls. What the hell?
like why isn't he using it? Like he could take out all these players. Like juicing up that mask just takes way too long.
Like he missed 3 item rolls because
Yeah, and
because
as we
of
can see on the minimap, like the Colombian team and hits the beaker, like
Yeah,
wow,
the-
that's just wow. What am I seeing?
Greenberg, my man.
Like those are definitely some
you.
glaring misplays here.
Someone launches like Noah with 4th
Yeah.
place. Is that Megumi? Yes.
I guess the orb.
Ooh, that was a nice back.
That was a very nice back bomb from Santi or Audrey. I couldn't read the player name.
I think it was Santi.
But yeah, I think like we can see the top 2 is just so far ahead now, and Granber could have taken out the top 2 a lot earlier already. But now that they are so far ahead, it will be very difficult for them to get to catch back up, especially since they can block the shortcut, which means you lose an additional time every lap. So it's gonna be very difficult.
I mean, if the Americans lose, I mean, I'm sorry, but they deserved it. Like,
Yeah.
The play from Greenberg is so questionable. Like missing so many item rolls.
Yeah, Granber basically went without item for almost 2 laps, and that's just crucial when it's the start of a race. I mean, I can kinda understand the idea of wanting to juice up a mask, but sometimes you just can't, you know. Then again, Gremba, he's probably trying to hold on to 3rd place now, so yeah. There isn't really much else he can do, like top 2 is just gone now, and without any power item we aren't really seeing any more position changes here. Like a power item could still turn some things around if they get a clock like now, but then again,
they just launched an orb. Okay.
the orb might actually...
No.
Oh no, yeah, the orb came too late. Yeah.
No.
They would have needed the clock for like the instant effect. He was holding a mask for Megumi's orb. I mean, yeah, he probably was, but as you can see, it wasn't useful. Like, he just wasted 2 laps, basically. Yeah, definitely a good match from the Colombian team here. They isolated the players. Yeah, they isolated the players already early on. Like, they took the early lead, they kept holding on to it, and yeah, what more do you want? That's all it takes.
Next up we have Twilight Tour. Okay.
Oh, Twilight Tour. I have flashbacks. I have PTSD from Twilight Tour.
That was OP from the Japanese.
Yeah.
So OP.
I mean, Twilight Tour was also a misplay on my part since I hit the TNT when I had the blue shield. I was going unnecessarily tight, and I got punished for it.
You were very frustrated on one race, but I can't
yeah.
Could be Twilight.
Yeah.
Okay, so we see only 9 points difference. Let's go. Like, by the way, who picked the Twilight Tour?
Let me check.
Because like no team is known being good Twilight Tour. That's
USA picked it.
okay.
They probably picked it because of Gremba. Gremba is really good on Twilight Tour.
So I mean, it's again the same story. Like they picked like one track just because one teammate is good in time traveling that track.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I guess they are all pretty decent. I think Megumi has time trial Twilight Tour as well. So I think they know what they are doing. I don't think they just picked Twilight Tour because of Gremba. They know what they are doing.
Okay, let's hope. Yeah, so we are seeing,
yeah, Gremba is taking strong lines here. He will just try to get away, and he gets a beaker. And beakers Fernan, a very nice play. Unfortunately, he gets masked by someone from the enemy team, and they are approaching with 2 masks at the start of the race. Wow, that's massive. Wow.
And we see that they are using it wisely.
Yeah, definitely, and that's kind of what I was talking about in Barren Ruins. Like, sometimes you just have to use those unjuiced masks, especially if they are early item rolls in the game. Like, you just can't wait on juicing them up, because that's just gonna lose too much time. And as you can see here, it worked out for them. Unfortunately, Fern hits the wall here, so he loses fire. But, yeah, Gremba also losing fire because of the TNT. Definitely a well-placed TNT there. And yeah, really good. We see, wow, that's very good missile. Taking Gremba out.
That was Fernand's missile.
Yeah.
You're seeing some nice plays here.
Yeah, Colombia's.
It dodged the green beaker there, Fernand. Okay, let's go. Was trapping one item box. So.
He is about to hyper smurf on them.
This is nice. This is nice.
Using the
And
mask
by the way-
there, wow, that's a very risky play, to be honest. He could have jumped over the turbo pad so easily.
Like, it's so easy actually to trap the first
Gremba not taking the opportunity to combo the player. Oh no, that's someone from his own team. Oh, right.
I just wanted to mention how it's so easy to trap the first shortcut because you can
Yeah.
just play like a Nitro or a TNT in the middle and that's
Yep.
it. Because of the extended hitbox of the Nitro and TNT create fuel.
This is looking like a very strong race for Colombia. There's only basically Crash H, who is trying to keep the positions up. But nicely done from Granba taking out Audrey here, since the juice up missile is just very slow in catching up to people. But then again, there's still 3 players within the top 4 from Colombia, so there's only Crash H holding on to that second place, but if he gets sandwiched, then yeah, things start looking grim.
I mean, if the first player like if he back spams like efficiently, they could launch him to 5th place.
And here's basically what I'm waiting for, like Granba activating the super engine, slowing down and squishing the player. That's a fantastic play. That's what he should do, and he actually manages to squish Fernan, I think. Oh no, he doesn't.
No, he didn't, yeah.
Okay, Fernan goes around, but the thought of just like going wide and slowing down to hit the player with a super engine, that's definitely a good play. We need to see more of those. It was definitely a good attempt. Oh, nice back bump. But unfortunately, he hits the beaker for it, and yeah, that's... he definitely threw that position, and that's gonna be a huge win for Team Colombia now. Like, I admire the effort. He wanted to bring his teammates back into the race, considering they had losing positions, but then again, it backfired, and yeah, Team Colombia is taking home a fat win here.
I mean, if I'm not mistaken, they're basically tied now.
They should be, yeah.
That's what we want to see, some close.
Yeah, Pedro taking home another win, Crash H with the 8 points. Santi with 6 points. Fernan with the 5 points. Audrey got 7th, okay. Rewind had last place, Megumi was 6th place. And then we had Granba, who was 5th. Yeah, Fernan had some really strong dodges here, and we can see USA is leading only by 2 points now.
And we have half time now. Although I don't expect that they will change the host or someone, I think they will stay like this.
Yeah, probably. Like, these countries aren't even too far from each other geographically, so should be fine actually.
Yo, Blue in the chat with the late Jordi.
Wow, Blue has like some insane Bosnian delay.
Okay.
Any Jordis?
Dude, if you get 10 Jordis in the chat, you have to screenshot and send it to it. No, Zamu breaking the streak.
Wow, Zamu breaking the chain. This smells like a ban. Let's go, Nadine, so macht man das.
But it's basically it's basically Jordi because he wrote Jordica. It's basically Jordica,
Yeah.
something like that. So
Wow,
that's-
Jordy's in the chat.
Okay, let's go. He's in the chat.
Okay, so Jordy, it seems like you don't understand. Because there was someone coming in earlier, and he just typed into my chat Jordy, and he said nothing else. and I don't even know what that was supposed to be, but it was kind of funny.
And by the way, we almost got 10 Jordis. Like he was the 10th one. He was the
Yeah.
10th like comment. So yeah, we summoned him definitely.
You weren't here for that? Yeah, I figured. It was kind of funny. There was just someone coming in when we were still doing preparations, and he just typed in Jordi without any context, and then he just left. Yeah, it was Hossein or
Yeah.
whatever it's pronounced.
It's the one, yeah, Hossein, I think.
Hossein, yeah.
Okay, so the boys are getting ready, and we saw no subs. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, we saw a sub actually.
Yes, Salit,
I will just call him Sale. Okay, Sale joined.
I don't know how to pronounce that name.
Yeah, just call him Sale.
I think it's pronounced Salit.
I think if it's
Salit?
Spanish, it's Saleate. It's Saleate.
No, it's not. Sotalia told me recently, but I forgot what it's pronounced. Let's just call him Salit. It's probably gonna be correct.
Okay, let's call him Salit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we see Rare joining for the Americans. So we have.
Okay, Rare's coming in instead of the rewind. Okay, let me adjust the score sheet.
So Salit substituted Audrey and Rare Rewind.
Yep.
Okay, Crash is like leaving. Okay.
Oh, Alexa is joining. Okay.
Okay, let's go, Alexa.
I'm just gonna call him. I'm just gonna Alexa.
For the ones that don't know in the chat, like RC Doggy Biscuit or whatever. Yeah, Doggy Biscuit. His like former name was Alexa Bliss. That's why we refer to him as Alexa.
And some people still call him Mecha.
And that was apparently his first name.
Yeah, his very old name. Oh wait, there's the scoreboard is fugged. Okay. There we go, now it's correct. Yeah, there's too many names and it cut up.
Okay, so we are continuing this very interesting war.
Yeah, this is a super tight war.
Only 2 points. And next up is Thunderstruck.
This is... I hope it's as tight as Germany was against Japan, and then it's gonna be a very interesting match.
But dude, Japan versus Germany. I was having a blast on my stream. Like, we were laughing, we were having like...
Yeah, Germany versus Japan was too tight for my liking. Like, I started to get nervous at some point, and that's not good. Okay, Gramble flexing with the Velo hover card.
Okay.
Gets a back bomb and hits someone of the enemy team. That's a very nice back bomb there, actually. Yeah, Megumi being a very strong player on this track. Gramble should take out Fun. Nice. That's what I was assuming here, yeah.
Yep. Nice play by
Oh, gets
Graham.
beakered after the STP. That's
No.
damaging. Hmm.
And we see Fernan losing fire just after the ESTP with the
Yeah.
ESF2, and then he fell. He falls down.
Yeah, but then again, still, we see Alexa in first place. I think it's Alexa who's playing the Dark Coco. But then again, that's not enough, because the Colombian team has positions 2, 3, and 4, so they have winning positions at the moment, and Gramba definitely needs to catch up to those players ahead of him.
And plus, they have like Fernan at 8th place.
Yep.
So they can still roll some powerful power items, and they are top 3
And
now.
we see Alexa actually falling down. That's unfortunately the case here, because the enemy team now, the Colombian team, has top 3 now, and that's just massive. But then again, we see Pedro actually messing up and getting comboed by Rhea and Gramba, so good play here. That's what we want to see. Both going for Timber Shortcut, for the tight Timber Shortcut, and both succeeding. A very risky play, because we have seen players mess up the Timber Shortcut quite a few times. But then again,
an item because they took the shortcut.
Yeah, their trapping crates here also very important. Good backspam, but then again, they need to do more if they want to catch back up to the top 2, because the top 2 is a little bit ahead of them. And right now, the USA team has losing positions. So again, going for Timpa, almost failing. He didn't get a jump, but he managed to save himself. Definitely a good play, but he should
be a lesson next time to not use it.
Yeah, he should definitely play a little bit safer, yeah, because Thunderstruck is one of those tracks where you just don't want to mess up. Like, messing up just loses so much time on this track.
Okay, we actually see Fernan hitting Megumi just after the STP.
And also Fernan with the crazy evasion, like he is a master at just evading these items. That's actually crazy. Like he has the fast blue fire, but he doesn't care. He's just navigating through Red Beak and a Nitro. He doesn't even bat an eye. That's just wow.
He's showing some real skill right now, to be honest. It's a great play by Fernan.
He's not even going for the Timber Shortcut, which is understandable. The Timber Shortcut is like almost insignificant in wars. Gramba this time taking the Red Beaker, so this is basically Fernand's chance to catch up to Gramba, especially since he got hit by the orb right now, and we see actually the overtake from Fernan. Nice.
Okay.
What can we say? Another top 3 almost. Wow, the Colombian team is definitely stepping up their game right now.
I'm telling you, man, I told you. Colombians, mi hermanos, let's go! But the Americans will fight hard. This won't be an easy win. So yeah, we will see some nice races.
Okay, let me see the scores. Okay, we see Fernan in 3rd place. Santi got 1st. Wow, okay. Okay, Pedro's still in. Okay, Audrey is gone, and instead we have Sail Eid in 4th place. Wow.
Zach, you can see actually in the top right corner who is the second commentator.
Yep. Yeah, and we see Colombia taking the lead for the first time in this match.
Let's go! Let's go!
They are ahead by 5 points now. This is very tight. This is really tight. But this is also what I expected. I really wasn't expecting Colombia to do so well. I would still have given the edge to USA, but simply because based on the players who are playing, and I know these players like Alexa and Rhea and Megumi especially, like they are all great players, and Gramba, and I would have definitely given the edge to USA here, but the Colombian team is really playing well. It's really exciting to watch.
and this is what we want to see. Like, fight,
Yeah.
fight for the win, guys.
But now we are going on to Tiny Arena. It's one of the longest tracks in the game. It's the second longest track. I guess Megumi is rather strong on this track, so we might see a Megumi trying to front run here. But again, it depends on what happens. Like, if Megumi gets it at the start, then he will just probably go for items. But
I mean, he's arguably the best like front runner here.
yeah, Megumi is definitely the strongest front runner in this lobby for sure. But then again, that doesn't necessarily mean anything really, because even the best front runner can get taken out early if RNG is not on his side. But you never know. I could also see Gramba going for the front run here, which he is apparently trying to do. He doesn't even go for the item crate, he just takes the tightest lines. Unfortunately, hits the wall and then doesn't get the hang time boost and loses fire for it. So that's not how it's supposed to start. But we actually see Megumi going for the front run here, but unfortunately hits the wall. It's so unusual seeing the USA players mess up. Like, I mean, I guess it's kind of nice for Colombia so that they can capitalize on those mistakes, which they do, and they do it really well. But then again, it's also just sad to see the players just losing because of their own mistakes, you know. But then again, nice back bump here by Sayedid, or is it no Santi? Santi it is. Nice back bump by Santi here, taking Gramba out, and yeah, Santi can definitely capitalize on that lead and just keep first place basically. Because catching up on Tiny Arena is hard enough as it is. If you don't have a power item, that is. Gramba ignoring the Wumpa crate. In my opinion, not really what I should have done here, because without Wumpa crate it's just... Without 10 Wumpas it's just so much harder for most items to actually hit anyone. Like, bombs without 10 Wumpa are actually almost useless.
And the enemy needs to be, the opponent needs to be like,
yeah,
really, to be honest, nearby. If you
yeah,
want.
it has
If
the
you hit
opponent.
them, distance is basically luck based.
Yeah. The opponent has basically to be in the bomb. And Gramba going unnecessarily tight there, I don't know what that's supposed to be. Like, he's taking that nitro interface and gets comboed for it, like...
Yeah, Gramba needs to...
Wow, that combo from Team Colombia, wow!
Oh,
That's
man,
that's team coordination. Like, that's what it's supposed to be. If you hit someone, then the entire team has to capitalize on that mistake and take the player out. Like, that's
into oblivion, man.
Yeah.
This is so painful to watch.
Oh, Fernan actually disconnecting.
Ouch.
Oh, that's kind of unfortunate, but yeah, we've seen his stream lagging. I think his internet might just be gone. Sure, really, just for a little bit, but yeah, well, I mean, Fernan disconnecting is, I guess, not too big of a problem since he was last anyway, but it's definitely not how it's supposed to be.
Let's hope that, yeah, Colombia won't lose too much points because of that.
I mean, the Colombian team is still holding on the top 2, so if they can keep these positions, then nothing is really going to change. Like, they are making less points than they would have gotten otherwise, but it shouldn't really affect the outcome of the match too much.
And I see the stream quality is really bad.
Yeah, the stream quality is really bad. It's probably just his internet who is like acting up.
Okay, you can change it back to 720p gamma, by the way.
Okay, yeah, I will do after the race. Oh, clock even, wow. It seems like that was Alexa's clock. Yeah, Alexa was the only player who could have rode a clock there. And since Gramba was already so far behind everyone else, they just went with the clock so that they can at least get the player who's ahead of them, like right there. Yeah, if Team USA can keep the other player here, which is Pedro, yeah, if they can secure his 7th place, then they will only lose by 3 points. But then again, it will still be a loss, so...
I mean, first place is basically secure, but the
Yeah.
second place is actually a big question because look
Yeah.
at the minimap.
Yeah, the second place is still in danger. We see Alexa going unnecessarily tight and hitting the red beaker there. Megumi is about to catch up to both of these players, but the question is, can he defend himself against the top 2? Like, if they have any item, like any good item at all, like... This looks...
very close.
It looks
Look
very
at
close,
that.
but I think this top
Look at
2
the
is
minimap.
secured.
Crazy. It's so crazy. Top 4 are clustered together.
Yeah, I think that's a top 2 for the Colombian
that's a
team.
top 2, that's
Yeah,
a
I
top
think
2.
they managed to
Another
actually
win for
do it.
Colombia.
And also Pedro is overtaking Alexa, which means they get some additional points. Wow.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. 6th
By
place.
the way, Garma, Rare is 4th and Net 3rd, and Megumi is 4th.
Yeah, I know, but that doesn't really change anything since they are from the same team.
Yeah. Just for you.
Yeah.
Side note.
Okay, let me refresh the stream here because Fernan was lagging. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it was definitely a commendable effort by Megumi here. He tried to catch up, but unfortunately wasn't able to make it. Okay, so yeah, Megumi got 4th instead of 3rd.
Because he was like faster for 4 milliseconds. So you don't get another message after the stream like, your points are wrong.
Yeah. Nah, that's not gonna happen this time. Alexa is underperforming a little bit here. Bottom 2 in those 2 races so far. He definitely has to step up his game here. But then again, if he manages to keep the players in the back, then he does a good enough job on his own if he can do that. Okay, so Fernan gets 1 point since disconnect, obviously.
Okay, if I'm not mistaken, we should have been like just in time. Like, if I'm not mistaken, wait, we have 2 more and they are starting in 14 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, we could be like late a few minutes, but
no, I don't think we will be late, considering that they probably won't start early anyway.
Yeah, if they don't start early, okay, we'll be just right in time. Like ready for the next stream, guys, because in 14 minutes
we have Spain versus Costa Rica.
Will be starting, so they are, in my opinion, on a similar level. So always definitely like the strongest player there. Let's be real, but I mean, Caronte is a strong front runner too, so it will be exciting to watch that match too. So Spain versus Costa Rica. Stay tuned, guys.
Yeah, Spain versus Costa Rica coming up after this match, so stay hyped. Okay, let's go. Engine laps. I think that's Megumi's track.
We are hearing the Colombian in the background having a blast. I mean, they have a 10-point lead now, so
Yeah, the Colombian team is playing really well. Megumi gets taken out early. Wow.
No front running for him this time.
And Grember gets taken out. I mean, he still gets blue fire, but it's gonna be the bootleg blue fire, and that's just... it's about 2 seconds slower than the fast blue fire, so... yeah, he won't be able to catch up to Santi here, because Santi has the faster blue fire. So... unless he takes like task level lines, he won't be able to catch up. But he has the fast fire now, and... yeah, Grember is going for some sick TT lines, but... yeah, he almost hits the item, so he definitely has to be aware of those items that Santi can place down. Like, you can't follow someone on TT lines, that's not gonna work.
And we are seeing Santi being really consistent so far.
Yeah, we see Fern also getting taken out by that mask from which I assume is Alexa? I think that was Alexa's mask. No, Alexa's behind Grember, it can't be Alexa, okay. In that case it was... it was probably Megumi, yeah it was Megumi, okay, yeah. But then again, Megumi gets taken out again by Fernan with that unjuiced bomb, a very good play from Fernan here. Grember is in a pretty good spot, he has a blue shield, so he can theoretically go for TT lines, but he might just waste his blue shield that way. Oh, and we actually see Santi messing up, and Grember deciding not to hit him. Why? Why?
Whoa, what just... that's okay.
I mean, fortunately, Alexa manages to hit him, but like that was definitely a risky play, because Santi could have had an item in storage to hit Alexa, for example, and like Grember should have taken the opportunity to hit Santi there, but he didn't go for it. But yeah, I guess the situation still turned out to be well, but you never know beforehand.
I have a feeling that Grember won't be lucky next time if he plays like this in the next war. This is, I mean, yeah, pretty risky.
Yeah.
He had some misplays, so...
he definitely plays very risky. Like, of course, taking the risk, sometimes it pays off, but sometimes it goes horribly wrong. We've seen it go wrong on Twilight Tour, you know, when he tried to back bomb Fernan and hit the beaker for it, you know. So, yeah, you can take the risk, but sometimes it just won't work out. Then again, Fernan is also doing strong work. He is on 3rd place with a mask even. He definitely used that mask to catch back up and basically pathed his way into the top 4. And it's looking pretty good for the Colombian team right now. But we also see Megumi firing an orb, and that orb might be able to turn some things around.
It could be that the orb is a bit too late. Yeah, it's too late.
Yeah, that orb came a little bit too late. This was a very tight race, I think. Oh no, Megumi actually manages to get 1 position. I think this is a slight win for Team USA now.
Yeah, it's a slight win for them.
But that was definitely a tight race for the majority of the race.
And now we have the best situation ever, you know. We are at the last race and they have to fight for the win. Let's go.
Okay, can you send me this screenshot of the scores of the positions? Okay, let's see. We have Grember in 1st place, okay, nice.
And it's a great track to finish off. Oxide Station.
Oxide Station, that's a wild track.
Yeah.
I don't really like it in the wars, but some people do, I guess.
Cars are readying up fast.
You will get me to like Oxide Station someday? Nah. I will never like Oxide Station Wars. I mean, nah.
I mean, I have nothing against Oxide Station.
Yo, Awesome Knight. What's up? Okay, so we are going into the last race with a pretty tight scoring actually. Colombia is only 9 points ahead of USA. USA, if they can get a top 3, then that's basically a guaranteed win for them. If they only have top 2, then they need some other strong positions like 5th and 6th, for example. But yeah, it's definitely still able for it's still possible for USA to turn this entire match around and basically secure the win on this track alone. So Oxide Station was even picked by Team USA if I remember correctly. Yeah, Team USA picked Oxide Station, so let's hope it works out in their favor.
I mean, if they picked it, maybe they have some special strategies. Because there are some places that are really, really tricky to avoid if you place an item there. So... well, we will see soon.
Yeah, we will see Spain versus Costa Rica now.
And they are starting in 6 minutes.
Yeah, I hope Costa Rica and Spain take their time so that we can so that we don't need to jump into an ongoing race or anything.
I mean, even if that's the case, they could wait a few minutes. I mean.
Yeah, it would be kinda cool if they could wait a few minutes. But I guess we will just finish beforehand anyway, so yeah.
I mean, we should just finish. We should finish just in time. So.
Yep. Then again, Oxide Station is a long track, but yeah, we will be finished before that happens. Yeah, they will probably take a few minutes to set it up anyway.
Okay, so we are seeing Greenberg with early green beaker, and he's not risking it, although he could use it. Okay, he used it.
Yeah, Gremba with a strong alliance here, so going very tightly. But unfortunately his backspam is not hitting anyone, instead he hits the wall. So... why is he not... okay, no, okay. It was... he hesitated a little bit, but... he managed to get Pedro with the bomb, so... a good play here. That ramp... I'm expecting a lot of backspam on this ramp, because if you fall down here you get lap glitched. And if you have to unglitch yourself, it takes like 20 or 30 seconds. Like, getting lap glitched there is such a huge time loss.
Yeah, I watched Zamu's video. He did a
nice. Very nice. Backspam Nitro by Gremba there, because it managed to hit Saley there. He took it to the face, and now Saley is getting comboed badly.
And the Americans are, top 4. Right?
Yeah, the Americans are top 4, and that's insane, because if they can keep their top 4, they are going to win by 10 points. Like,
okay,
that's the comeback they need. Like, they are just going ham.
They need to be consistent now. Unfortunately, Fernan hits the wall.
Yeah.
Loses his fire.
Of course, now with the top 4, this also means, as we see right now, there will be a lot of power items coming. Unfortunately, Gremba manages to get the blue shield. Rare, unfortunately, taking it to the face, but then again, he has a lot of lead, so he probably won't lose it. And even if he does, his team is still top 3. So, and top 3 is still enough for them to win the entire match, so it's definitely looking very favorable for Team USA right now. Fernan is slowly catching up to Megumi, who's in 4th place. But of course Megumi, a great item user, like Fernan first has to pass Megumi, and that's not going to be easy.
He rolls a shield, so just in case.
Megumi with the shield.
Another shield.
He's protected. Gets blue fire back now, and he actually hits Megumi. Wow, very nice, very nice.
Nice one, Fernan. Let's go.
However, he still has some work to do. If he can get rare here and bring his teammates back into the game, then he is definitely the MVP of the war. Because right now, their entire match is on the verge of being lost instead of won. Okay, Rare getting the blue shield, and now things look very rough. Oh, Rare! Oh! Wow, nice, nice, nice! He manages to hit Fernan, wow! Rare defending himself against the items.
What is this game? No, what?
Okay, this is very explosive.
This is so confusing.
Okay, we've seen a lot of interactions happening right now. Gremba and Alexa are still in the front, like they have a huge lead, and I think we can safely say that they are going to take home top 2. So it all depends on Rare and Megumi. Like if they can secure some high positions, like even 5th and 6th would be enough probably, then that would mean they won the entire match. But if they can't, then it's gonna be grim. But as I'm seeing right now, I think Rare is last, and that's not enough. Like Gremba and Alexa need to backspam really here to get like their team members back into the game. Unless Megumi gets a lucky mask and manages to catch up, but right now I think Team USA does not have the positions to win the match, even though they had top 4 for a while. So
let's see, man. Let's see.
Okay, can Megumi and Rare do something?
No, Prayer is last, man. They won by a few points. Colombia won by a few points.
If Sandy gets 6th here, then I think Colombia. Yeah, okay, Colombia won.
Colombia
Nice,
won.
nice, nice.
Let's go.
Wow. That looked really good for Team USA, but then things happened. Let me see Gremba lagging out again with the stream. Okay,
Yeah,
can you?
This was amazing last race.
This was a very very amazing last race. We've seen a lot of interactions, some really good plays here.
Yeah, Duchess, this is actually the tightest match yet. But the most exciting was so far Japan versus Germany. This was tighter, but it was way more exciting. Like Japan versus Germany, I will never forget that match in my life. That was so fun.
And no, this is tighter. This is tighter. Colombia won by 2 points.
2 points. Wow.
Wow.
Let's go.
That's a hard. Like, if Megumi had gotten 1 more position, or if Rare had gotten 1 more position, it would have been tied. Like, that's how close it was. Well played by Team Colombia. But yeah, as we've said in the beginning, this was going to be a very tight match, and it's been a tight match, so what can you say?